You gain life equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of planeswalkers you control. Create a 2/2 white. Okay, so you got that, alright. I guess first pick, first back. This card's probably fine.
We should all strive for a peaceful resolution.
Kinda hard to pass an air elemental. I'd have to be pretty confident that... Is it not pack one, pick one broken status? Probably not. I played against it and it was just a 4-minute 2/2. Pattern Matcher is pretty good if you take it early and you can build your deck around it. Probably the best card. It's probably like the highest upside in this pack. Oh, Overcome? No, that card's... I don't think Overcome's very good. Overcome's pretty bad in a format, I think, with Unsummon and a bunch of Death Touch creatures. We're not married to this Ajani. We could take I guess there's really nothing else in this pack. I was gonna say we could take the Blood Burglar or the Bone Splinters, but not really. We can try to draft the color white, see how bad it is. We know it's bad, but how bad is the real question. More Cutthroat seems pretty decent. Well, this is not good. I don't be well. I'm really not concerned about what people say. Is white the worst color when you open a Johnny first pick? If you started every draft with a Johnny, would white be the worst color? What can we pivot into? Maybe green? I'll just want 2s. I don't think Loyal Pegasus is actually very good, but... Yikes. There's just nothing in these packs. I play all 3 of these. I don't like the sprite very much. I don't think it's very good. Reknowned Weaponsmith may be a good sideboard card. The second one has value because I have Pattern Matcher. So it's important to try to get doubles if I can. Hey, Rastair, welcome to MCL. Glad you could join us. Welcome back. 6 months in a row. Not good. Not good. It has been half a year. This is not good. Yeah, when we wear the color white, it's already kind of yikes. Thought there was higher upside in the Sky Knight Vanguard, because I forgot that I got the Scampering Scorcher too. I can maybe get some Inspire charges. But Bone Ash? Yeah, it's a really bad sleep paralysis, you're right. I have nothing with the portal right now. Can you just, like, stop shouting random things? There's nothing with it. I'm just taking it, but there's nothing in the pack. Snow Golem's not bad with Reknowned Weaponsmith times 2. I have a good deck for sure. I have a very bad deck for sure, so I'm really not sure where you're getting that from. The second Stone Golem with a Weaponsmith seems like a pretty good idea. For the Pattern Matcher. The Frostlinks could work with the Portal Sanctuary. I think Frostlinks is in general a pretty bad card though. I don't know what Salvador Ruin's gonna do for me, but maybe more than nothing is the goal. Well, we're not gonna be able to do that. Did we not get a single white card in the last pack? We got like at the last big fencing ace, and that was it? That's horrible. The second Steadfast Sentry has a ton of value as a pattern matcher. I mean, I guess this is more of a combo card, right? The Apostle is good in slow sleep paralysis. I think I probably just need Terminates, though. Another Steadfast Sentry. Sucks I can't take this Risen Reef. More Steadfast Sentries. Quite Steadfast Mini Sentry. Do we want this Inspiring Captain, or do we want Inspired Charge? They're both pretty bad. The double white on that one is pretty horrible. The Heart Piercer bow has a lot of value as I go 2 Weaponsmiths I might need it for. That's a Vial of Dragonfire, which has a ton of value with my Weaponsmith. I've already got 2 Weaponsmiths. This deck is horrible. The Portal Sanctuary with the Pattern Matcher is kind of funny, but outside of that, it has no value for me, so. Salvager seems kind of bad. The Fencing Ace seems kind of bad too. As well as the I guess the Brine-born Cutthroat has like almost no value to me. Because Befuddle's gonna be played on my turn. So I basically only have like 3 instants for it. So that seems kind of mediocre. The Manifold Key is kind of interesting because it lets me untap my wand. Gives me some evasion. Yeah, yeah, I know. The Weaponsmith makes 2 mana for the wand or the key plus wand. I like that I can combo Heart Piercer bow with the wand to kill a 2 toughness creature on attacking. The Inspired Charge seems pretty bad. The Loyal Pegasus seems kind of bad too, but I think I need a card that costs less than 3, so I like when I play the Sentry, they can't just shock it for free and stop me from getting the counter. The Stone Golems, they have value because of the Pattern Matcher, having 2 of them. The Frilled Sea Serpent, I'm not sure is necessary. I think the worst 2 cards might be like the Fencing Ace And the Frilled Sea Serpent. I'm not sure if Fencing Ace is better than Loyal Pegasus. The fact that I don't have I don't have that many flyers for my Loyal Pegasus to be like pecking at them for is kind of bad. The Frilled Sea Serpent is like gives me a win condition though, which is kind of nice. The Fencing Ace gets better with 4 Steadfast Sentries? Yeah, maybe. First Strike plus Heart Piercer Bow plus Wand could be okay, yeah. Yeah, like the Reknowned Weaponsmith also lets me go turn 3 Stone Golem, which is kind of nice. I don't know if I need Anticipate. Though I do have some cards I want to get, so. The Loyal Pegasus seems quite medium. Again, it's just mostly for Steadfast Sentry fodder. And putting counters on the Loyal Pegasus sounds really good, though. We can try this. I kind of want the Frilled Sea Serpent, though. Something to grab with Drawn from Dream. So it can actual win condition. Befuddle seems cuttable. Maybe. I don't know what universe you live in where that's the case. But Befuddle is much better than Anticipate. Alright. Let's see if we can get some wins. Oh, we forgot to reroll our quest. I think we have a black-red quest to reroll. Or red-green one or something. Whoops. On the draw seems fine. Either I draw a plains or I draw, you know, a bunch of islands, and or the weaponsmith lets me potentially have a turn 3 stone golem. Obviously, if I had anticipate over befuddle, that could be an out as well. I'm sure turn 3 I'll draw Evolving Wild instead of a plains. Well, I'm gonna crack it now. Like, the power of the F6 compels me. Probably to board and local Pegasus here. Pegasus is good against the Sprite. I like that we have the Heart Piercer bow main deck and 3 weaponsmiths. Or 2 weaponsmiths to grab them when you're going against Cloud Conceers. Pegasus can't block alone. You can attack, right? Can't attack with my guys. I don't think it can attack or block alone. You might be right. So I can draw it from Dreams to like 100% get a land for next turn. Which I think I kind of want to do. There's like a Steadfast Entry does prevent 2 damage though. I don't know. If I draw a 5th land, it's freaking amazing. If I draw a 5th land or a Heart Piercer bow, it's pretty amazing. Or a run on Weaponsmith wouldn't be that bad. If I brick off, maybe I Sleep Paralysis this turn instead. If I was, I mean, if I wasn't so far behind on life, I would definitely not block. I got a feeling I'm just gonna lose it to 1 summon. That's what I'm feeling. I'm gonna play this guy because he's harder to remove, but he's not that much harder to remove. Just takes 3 to unsummon him instead of 1. Man, the Heart Piercer bow is so insane against my opponent. And the Violet Dragonfire. They're both really good against my opponent. They're both just like terminates. And the fact that I have 2 Reknowned Weaponsmiths in my deck is pretty strong. I can't beat an Inspired Charge, so we're not going to play around it. I think I want to block either the Metropolis Sprite or the Frostlinks. I don't want to block the Cloud Conceer because I have the Heart Piercer bow in my deck. Dragonfire or something? No. I want to get the Heart Piercer bow as soon as possible. There we go. Oh, well, I guess maybe, do I just take, I guess do I take these 2 and just play the Weaponsmith? This is also a blocker for the Frostlinks, right? Moat piranhas. Do we want to upkeep find the heart-piercer bow? I know it's on the bottom of our deck, so we're not actually going to draw it. Let's just draw our card. Then we can play Steadfast Sentry to block the Frostlinks. We died to another Frostlink sword on summon, right? I mean, we died to a lot here. We might have just played it too aggressively there. We could have made it so we don't actually die. We should have not used Weaponsmith maybe and just played Sleep Paralysis and passed. And then we don't actually die to a tap to an unsummon. And then for 9 in the air here, okay. I don't, there's no way to remove... I guess there's like the Gauntlets of Light, is that what it is? I think we actually played that turn wrong, the turn with the Heart-Piercer bow. The wand and the Heart-Piercer bow seem bananas against our opponent's deck. The question is, do you think we want the stone golems in the pattern matcher? Like, it seems like, do we want just like a pile of garbage flyers instead? Like I could potentially, I think on the play the stone golems are great. I think on the draw, they're probably less good against the flying deck. Man, I wish I had 2 fairy miscreants. We'd totally play them. I think I passed a relatively late one and then I got tabled one. I think that was probably a mistake. Oops, I want the air elemental. I need anticipate. Take out the pattern matcher. Put in the cutthroat. Take out the frilled sea serpent. I wanted the loyal Pegasus, right? I want loyal Pegasus, probably. Deckmaster doesn't have M20, and as far as I understand, Deckmaster is abandoned, right? I'm not sure what the alternative is. Cardboard.live or something? I don't know what it is. Oh, I forgot to re-roll. Oh yeah, we didn't get to. We're not between matches yet. Dude, Hard Piercer Bow is so insane against my opponent. If they want to trade, I think I just want to let them. It sucks we have two Reknowned Weaponsmiths and we haven't had a turn 2 yet. I don't really know if my opponent can actually beat the card. It appears like just a Weaponsmith grabbing a Hard Piercer Bow and a Vile Dragonfire. I don't think they can win. They don't have enough pressure fast enough. I'm probably just gonna play a Johnny and plus it. And make them, like, basically have this be a 4-cost gain 8, but we'll see. It would have been greatly to my advantage if my opponent traded the 2-1 flyer. Oof. Alright, I guess I'll sleep paralysis this thing. I don't know, like I said, this could have been a 4-cost gain 8 if I played it there. Because they had 6 in the air to kill it. Thinking maybe I can hold on to it to potentially for it to be, because it does get better the longer I wait because it counts the number of creatures I control. And ideally, our opponent doesn't have any removal spells. They just have like Frost Links, right? Oh my god! Please give me Heart Piercer Bow so I can win. Even the wand, I have the wand and the Heart Piercer Bow and the Weaponsmith. Holy great googly moogly! Please. We even boarded, like, we might actually need to board in all 3 Anticipates. I think we're actually going to. Just because our opponent just, I don't think they can actually beat Heart Piercer Bow. And all I want to do is anticipate for either the bow or the Weaponsmith. That's kind of a combo. It's kind of cool. I guess it requires you to have a pile of blue mana sitting around, but our opponent does have a pile of blue mana sitting around, so here we are. So I gain 3, I go to 4, then I just die. That is extremely disappointing. Alright. The power of the F6 compels me. Hey, Shamlin1, welcome. Glad you could join us. Welcome to MCL, friend. Angel Vitality? Sure. Hmm. I don't think I want to count on drawing a land. This puts a ton of pressure on my opponent. I'm on the play and I have 5 damage in play. Probably have like a Bone Dash or something. Because they could have pumped the Metropolis right and didn't. I'm winning this race by quite a lot. They had to do something. Draw a land Heart Piercer Bow. Be pretty decent. That guy's not bad. If I draw the land with this guy, I can play this guy and ping. They didn't leave open an island. Very curious. They like intentionally tapped their mana so they wouldn't leave open an island. Quite curious. I don't even know if there's a trick in the format that calls 1 white to play. God's Willing, I guess, is the 1 card. Oh. But God wasn't, I mean, they're not doing anything, so like, God Willing doesn't seem to do anything either. So they block like here. Or they could just block here. Like here and then here. Oh no. This blocks this blocks this. They're just so far behind. I'll put this guy first. So they're going God's Willing the Boreal Elemental. Which is fine. And we're just gonna play Steadfast Sentry, then ping them with the wand. So they go to 3, making both my creatures lethal. Wow, this wand is bad for them. Yeah, I think attacking is pretty bad for them as well. So I guess I just... tap their guy and attack them down to 1. I get a 4-3, they're at 1. So they kind of a 3-2 flyer that gains 4, but that has to block to pump up my Boreal Elemental. Not good enough. We had a really good sideboard plan, I think. The Loyal Pegasus was really good that game. You probably won it over the, maybe the Frilled Sea Serpent. The Fencing Ace, is the Fencing Ace as good as Brian as like anything? I'm not sure it's better than anything at all. I guess it's with Steadfast Sentry. I don't know how real that is though. Oh, you like to be boop? I don't know if it was easy for me. It's just I was playing my best, which it just comes naturally. I know I make it look easy. I'm aware of that. People tell me that often. They MJ, you're so good. How do you do it? Practice has always been the answer. I've been doing this for like 20 years. But yeah, gain 3 in my sideboarding. Yeah, it did. Damn. We've been so good at Loyal Pegasus in play, so when they shock this, they kind of were going to Loyal Pegasus. I'm allowed to humble brag after 20 years, maybe. That's an interesting maneuver. They thought I would block. Very curious. They could have attacked with both. They thought I would block the Creeping Trailblazer with the Steadfast Sentry. I'm not sure I would. Sure. You thought it was safe. I'll take action. You thought it, see there's this 3-mana 2/2 in this set that when it comes into play you can search for any number of copies of itself. Turns out the card is called Steadfast Sentry, and not actually Battalion Infantry, whatever the hell it's called. Alright. I'm gonna play a 3-drop here. Because if I draw a land, I can play 2 cards. That's a lot of growth cycles. I think I'm gonna put on the Steadfast Sentry so the Scorch Spitter doesn't trade with it. I can play both of these. Oh, and I can. Oh, hey, that seems pretty decent. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this thing first because when the Steadfast Sentry dies, I want to put the counter on the Inquisitor if he's gonna have first strike. So then I'm gonna attack. Their guys, they only have 4 power, but they have to double block to get the 4 power off, so... Unless they have another growth cycle. It looks like they might... Oh, they have Infuriate, sure. Enemy is on a rather short clock. Red Green Pump spell that deck. So this gets what? +1/+1 to end a turn for each elemental you control and it counts itself. Oh, you have a pattern matcher too. I like it. What do you got? Another Scorch Spitter, I see. So I'm attacking with the Steadfast Sentry because I want to put the counter on the Boreal Elemental. Like, they have to block. It's like basically a forced trade from them. And I want my Boreal Elemental to be a 4/5 so they... I was gonna say this so they can't Chandra's Outrage it, but they couldn't Outrage it anyway because they only had 4 mana. I need 6. They can't Rebabite it either. I mean, they could. They only have 2 damage, though. Hey, Mikey Dubs, welcome. Welcome, MCL friend. Glad you could join us. Hope you enjoy your stay. We just need to not die here. We can use the wand on the Scorch Spitter if we wanted, if we were afraid of dying. Long-time listener, first-time subscriber. Well, thanks for the sub, friend. So I'm gonna put that Cerulean Drake in, this guy. Seems quite good. Protection from red against the opponent's team. Moat Piranha seems quite good against them as well. I think attacking in the ground with Moorland Inquisitor may be an exercise in futility, but... I just feel like the 2/2's just not... Like, I want the Frilled Sea Serpent for sure. Giant idiot. The Heart Piercer bow does not seem very good. I wonder if I want to take out the Heart Piercer bow. It's really good with the wand though. Like these two together are so strong. It also makes my Violet Dragonfire better because it lets me hit me for 3. So that's kind of good too. I'm trying to figure out whether I want the Loyal Pegasus or not. Having 2 creatures seems like it might be hard to do. Yeah, it's my AC. I could turn it off. This is why I boil myself alive for my art. Hey, Dark Puka, you always like watching you build a seal pool, different but good to watch you draft. Oh, thanks. We could potentially go like Weaponsmith into Stone Golem, but it requires 2 lands. I generally keep hands that need 1 card to function. I don't This card doesn't really function off one land, though. I'm gonna mulligan this, I think. I think keeping one lander on the draw is not necessary with this deck. This is like a very similar hand. Still missing a color, though. I don't think the game's going to be about Steadfast Century, that's why I put it on the bottom. I do like that the new mulligan system makes the Vile Dragonfire Heartpiercer bow a little bit better, because you can, if they're in opening hand and you mulligan, you can put them on the bottom, so you can fetch them up with your Weaponsmith later. It's kind of neat. Not a great opening from us. Not a great opening. But could be worse. Alright. They play Tectonic Rift sometimes, so I might as well not use my Evolving Wilds until their end of turn. Hey, Marty Van Buren. Thanks for the 3 months, friend. Glad you could join us. This Friday night. Currently 1-0. I was gonna ping. This is the post-combat. The post-combat elemental for the Lavakin Brawler seems a bit questionable. The post-combat haste creature also seems a bit questionable. Yeah, we're dead. They even have Gift of Paradise. They even have Gift of Paradise to get the 5 green. That is not a forest. Alright, you have a +3/+3. Yeah. I have another +3/+3. Oh, it's +5/+5 and I'm dead. That now my opponent's just trolling. There's just maximum disrespect. I'm tapped out and they chose to kill my creature instead of me. That's when I'm at 3 and my opponent has a lightning bolt and chooses to bolt my creature. That's just insulting. Yeah, just maximum disrespect. Have I even played this guy in turn 2 yet? I've got 2 of them. Hey. Hey! Got the combo. Hey! That's part of the combo too. Because now we can leave open Bono Ash or activate Reknowned Weaponsmith or Vial to kill this thing. Oh! Ho! Ho! It's all coming up empty. See, this our deck is a Reknowned Weaponsmith deck. It brings it all together. No, thank you. Although I don't know if it even mattered because I can go find the Heart Piercer bow. But. I can play both of these and attack for one, or I can just play one of them and search. I want to kill this Ember Cat next turn. I can kill it now. Is killing it now worth it? Killing it now seems actually worth it. I should probably have done it on the upkeep. Oh, no, not. Because if they have like a +3/+3, then... Oh, yeah, sure. I'm not sure I can actually race them. I'm gonna hold back. Well, that's just a 5/5. It's even a +3/+3, I still kill this thing. On someone would be great here? Yeah, I mean, you can continue to you can comment on cards I don't have in my deck. You're right. It'd be great if I had cards in my deck that I don't have in my deck. I agree. Okay. You just have two of them? Is that what's going on? Oh, could you have just killed me? I don't even... Alright. Yep. Seems a bit questionable with this thing out, but okay. I don't know what this is. Maybe they don't know Weaponsmith works with the wand. I need to kill this Scorch Spitters. I don't want to go to 5. Look, they're looking at yeah. I don't want to go to 5. Are you kidding me? Oof. Oh. We're so close to activating his Wake Creek Elemental. Alright, that was a pretty good draw. Paralysis. Paralysis and what? So they attack him for 6, go to 9, untap. 8, 4, so I just need to not die. Maybe this. Okay. So it takes 5 green? Wait, what? Oh! It says, untap target land and becomes a 5/5 with haste. So I need to block here. I think I need to block. It might have been worth it to... I think I played this bad. I should have pinged this off. I should have pinged this off and tapped another creature. So because I died of a growth cycle now. I played that bad. I played that bad. I played both these games pretty badly. I took a bunch of totally unnecessary risks on them top decking a removals, top decking a punt spell to kill me. I should have pinged off the 2/2 and then tapped the 0/3. And then our opponent would have a 2/2 try to spit 2/2 versus my 3/3, and that would be it. And I had attacked them with the flyer. That was just such a much better play. Oh, Lemming VR at the 69 months. That is nice. Very nice. Yeah! Up to 750 gold instead of 500. What an upgrade. Yeah, Lemming VR, that's the optimal. You might as well make a new account now. You've topped out on that one. Oh wait, no! Cancel. What the hell? I'm not... Get back in my draft. I forgot to get Yoshitaka mono. Whoa! What if we draw a Reknowned Weaponsmith as a hand? Would that just be out of this world? We did not draw it. It is no longer out of this world. God! Fuck! Yeah. Are they gonna murder it? No, they didn't murder it. Nice. Nice. I actually don't see very many people using Reknowned Weaponsmith to power out stone golems. So they want to trade their Sorcerer of the Fang and the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat, huh? I'll take one. Ferocious pop. Yikes from me, dog. Hmm. Well, they could Blade Brand I can't counter with Bone Dash. Very suspicious. That's fine. Hmm. I just need to clear the board. I'm not trading. My vial can kill 3 toughness creature because I can go find the heart piercer bow. It's a weird one. That is a weird one to target. I made the Weaponsmith bigger because a 2/4 is actually an actual card against this board because it can't even attack me now. Goodness gracious. I don't really want to trade this to Fast Sentry for the wolf token. Goodness freaking gracious. Alright, looks like they don't want to either. I want to say sleep paralysis for the 5/4 trample. I don't want to get 2 lands with this. This is super freaking greedy to do nothing here when they know I had these cards I could play. This is a super greedy play. "24 cards in my deck. 13 of them are land. This run out Weaponsmith has been phenomenal. It has been truly phenomenal. I want to deal one of the Netcaster Spider because they have a growth cycle. They have a growth cycle, then if I befuddle and I draw a land, then I can use the vial on the Netcaster Spider and kill it. They should have probably been attacking with this wolf for a pretty long time, I think, but... Looks like they don't have a murder, because they could have murdered my Boreal Elemental there. So now we can kill an X4 on attacks. Our opponent's been playing this game super passively. Okay, well. That's not good. That is not good. They've got the Sanitarium Skeleton Blood, the Altar combo. Out. Not very many of them. Wasn't I supposed to sleep paralysis and attack with the flyer? Well, it doesn't really get me anywhere because I can sack the tapped creature to this. As long as they can't attack me, I can make progress because... Oof. Wait, what? I guess they... That was a misclick on their part, I guess? Yeah, that was pretty bad of them. That was not a great play. So we're gonna use our Weaponsmith to add mana and ping down this wolf. Let's put it on the sentry. So we can bone dash any creature they play. They don't play a creature. Yeah. Don't play a creature, we can sleep paralysis this. Yep. Can lethal them? I don't know what lethal means in this particular board state. We're certainly in a good position because they keep on using the altar. It costs 2 life to use the altar. So they're at 6. Making it really hard to use. But they have to use it because I'm gonna hit them for 2 in the air anyways. Looks like they played the skeleton instead of discarding it. Seems like another mistake. It's kind of a hard card to use effectively. Yeah. Seems like a really hard card to use. I put 5 lands on the bottom, some 5 cards closer to a serpent, so I don't actually want to play the pattern matcher. I'm just gonna pass. Actually, I'm gonna play the... I can't bone to ash anything they play. Because anything they play is probably gonna be worse than a demon, right? So I might as well play the 4th creature. This is a lethal creature, because if they make a creature, then... they can't attack me. Hey, Ryan the Mime, welcome. Welcome to MCL, friend. I'm glad you could join us. Like, I can combo that the wand and the Heart Piercer bow to kill the 2/2. So I have 4 attackers and they have only 4 blockers. Right, that's what I'm saying. The demon activation actually kills them on the board. You see what I'm saying? Because I can deal 2 to a blocker for 4 damage. Is a murder even that bad for me here? Skeleton blocks this blocks this blocks... No, this has to block this, but this has to block the Pegasus. I guess they can murder... I can counter the flash, the rare that flashes. Yeah, they've already played Pulse of Mirasa, right? They've already played it earlier. It isn't uncommon. I probably should have left open. Probably should have left open. But no, I don't think it mattered. I don't know if there's a creature that comes into play and gains a life. Yeah, our opponent played that at 17 life and 4 creatures and skeleton and still lost pretty handily. For whatever that's worth. Oh, I don't have the Serpent main deck. That's right. I took out the Serpent for the Pegasus. That's right. The reason why I didn't want to just shuffle with a pattern matchup is I thought I was gonna draw a Sea Serpent in the next 2 turns, but it turned out that to not be the case. Yeah, you're right. There's the 1 drop that gains a bunch of life. You're right. I think these 2 drops are no good. This and anticipate, I think. Question is whether I want the manifold key to help beat. I don't want disenchant. Our opponent played it and we still beat it. I don't think it's that good. Wonder if I want the manifold key to. It's like a better sideboard card against the Bloodsoaked Altar than anything else, right? Loyal Pegasus doesn't seem great against the Netcaster Spider, but it's probably still fine because I've got Bow and Wand. Oh, whoops. I mean, that there's no sound effect to let you know that a timer's about to run out is so bad. Or to fill out the screeners in Flash or something. Man. I wanted to muddle this out. Alright. Put Vial on the bottom as I can tutor it up. The problem with cracking this now is it shuffles my Vial back into my deck. The upside is I have more than Inquisitor and Fencing Ace to play on turn 2 if I draw it. Oh god, I thought that was Vial and I was just screwed. Our opponent showed us 2 murders, and they showed us that they were willing to use them last game. So I didn't want to play Steadfast Sentry on an empty board if I could avoid it. We need to figure out on our upkeep if we're going to be using this or not. That is an aggressive play into my Heart Piercer bow. Okay. That was an aggressive play. They could at least hold on to it and like discard it to the Bloodsoaked Altar, right? I guess. I'm gonna stomp on my upkeep. Probably gonna activate the Reknowned Weaponsmith for the Vial on my upkeep. I don't want to draw it. I'm gonna ping off this Fathom Fleet. Yeah, I wish I had another Vial on my deck. I showed them Befuddle last game, which is why they're double blocking. They likely have a Soul Salvage, which is why they want to throw away the Necromancer. But so it's a trade I'm willing to make. I have to get through them. I didn't want to put a second creature in their graveyard so they can Soul Salvage 2 creatures back. That's why I didn't crack the Violet Dragonfire and the Fathom Fleet. Okay. Like, this card is not a card, but like, because of the Heart Piercer Bow, it has no text box. That's pretty good. So we can attack with the Stone Golem here. We can assign 1 damage to the Gruesome Scourger. And they have to triple block in order to threaten killing it. And if that happens, then I just kill the 3/3 and the 3/3 damage on it with my 5 damage. If they double block, then I can shoot the Vial at one of them. See that they're not even bothering.
I protect those who cannot protect themselves. My pride grows stronger.
First time I've drawn that. It was my first pick of the draft, right? First time I've drawn and played it. Yeah. Oh, I needed to kill the 2/2 in response, didn't I? I guess it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Because I can ping off a 3/3 anyways. So if I plus 1 here,
Is the best cure.
lets me... If I swing like this, deal 1 damage to the Fathomfully Cutthroat. 3-3 block, 3-2 blocks here, 3-3 blocks here, 5-5 blocks 3-2. No, 5-5 blocks this. These block, he takes 5. Thinking they're gonna make sure the demon doesn't block and attack a Johnny next turn, or they're not doing that at all. Okay then. I'm killing this to preserve my creature. And then... I guess I put the counter on the Pride? Put it on the Weaponsmith? That was a pretty good draw.
Friendship soothes the soul.
Attacking with all 3, because if they put the 3-2 in the 1-3, they take 6 and go to 4. Which I'm fine with. How about we staying up? I gotta work all day tomorrow. I'm doing the world's coverage for Direwolf Digital at Eternal Worlds. I'd say I was lucky, but... I guess I should have minused instead, actually. Because they actually have to... I can deal 1 to it and they have to block. That was bad. I should have minused that. The Heart Piercer bow has just been so insane.
True friends always stand by your side.
It's actually just been insane in this deck. Yeah, I'm producing it up tomorrow. Did not think I'd be going XO so far with this deck. But it actually, the combo of Reknowned Weaponsmith into Stone Golem is actually pretty bonkers. I wish I had another Vial of Dragonfire. But the wand actually might just be better than the second Vial of Dragonfire, even though I can't search for it. There's a lot of X1s in the format. A lot of X1s, and the quasi +1 attack, because, you know, it allows your 2/2s into attack into 2/3s. has also been really good. Hand's not good, but... Oh, enemy has a nice taste in sleeves. God damn it. This slows down the game so much, I hate it. Man, every single game we just have the Reknowned Weaponsmith, our game, everything just so much better. And they're gonna have so much mana from my Leaf Kindred. So much mana. Alright. They're not doing too much yet. Barrel invocation is gonna be a disaster for me when they have it. Not looking too bad right now. I think we're a little bit ahead. Assuming they don't have some way to draw a card of Season of Growth. We're ahead here. Now I think we're just way ahead. Convolute would suck, but I guess anyways.
There is no greater treasure than quiet times with friends.
I'm just gonna pass here.
My pride grows strong.
I'm just gonna pass here. I think they have something like a feral invocation. I don't really see a need to walk into it. We're winning by quite a lot, and they have to do something. They actually have to do something, but we have a planeswalker, and we have a wand.
True friends always stand by your side.
And if they try to attack, yeah. They're just, they got nothing for me. Alright. Well, our 2/2 ground creatures are not going to do anything against a pile of O3s. So. Do we go Frilled Sea Serpent and Dissipate? That's what it looks like. Seems to be our common sideboard stratagem. It sucks we have no instants, otherwise the Cutthroat would be great in our deck. But with the Weaponsmith package just takes up too much room, is the thing. Like I have the pattern, the 4-cost 3/3 pattern golem, and I have 2 stone golems, and the 2 weaponsmiths, and the vial, and the heart piercer bow. It's just so much room that I can't afford to play just like a pile of anticipates and the brine merfolk. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for sure. The weaponsmith has just been truly phenomenal. It's the best I've seen it. I mean, I've had it multiple times in sealed, and I didn't think it was very good. But I just changed my ideas on it just because I have so many artifacts in this deck. Am I running another draft? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, playing a pile of Anticipate doesn't bode well, I agree. Considering I don't really have a powerful card to be searching for, like the Ajani is just really just okay. It's not even good. If your opponent has a flyer, it's just 4-cost 2/2. 4-cost Ajani's probably made the game through life, who cares? Hey! What's this? Now all we need is a golem to join the party. Boy, that card is a blank against me. I would never play this card in my deck. I don't know why people do. That and the other one, the 1/1 lifelinker. The 1/1 lifelinker is more defensible because you can have a bunch of life gain synergies. But the Set Scorpion, there's just no defense. The card is just very bad. Playing a bunch of X1s is pretty ambitious against the deck with... I guess they didn't know I had Reknowned Weaponsmith, but... Put a stop on our upkeep. Three mana 2/1 flyer, maybe? Oh. Your teacher has vigilance, you know. So the reason why you do that on the upkeep is you don't want to draw the heart piercer bow. No, Rapid by Synergy is not even worth it. I would just never play Set Scorpion under any circumstances. I wouldn't play Frostlinks either, but... I don't know, it's just... I think just the way I view the game is... I needed an upkeep there. I was too busy talking. It was correct for me to upkeep for the Vial there. It would have been really bad if I'd drawn it. I think I just view the game differently than other people, because clearly other people don't think the same way I do, because they play the cards I say I would never play. Yeah, we didn't get punished. It was only like a 1 in 28 shot. It was a 4% chance to get Lynx and aggro is great. Yeah, the thing is that people generally don't have aggro in their deck, though. ping that fellow down post combat. Yeah, if you take advantage of the fact that it's an elemental, it's certainly good. It's certainly a lot more defensible. Or if you have some sort of like self bounce effect. Enemy has a lot of mana in their deck too. They have like 2 Leafkin Druids and 2 Get to Paradise. That is entirely too much mana. Attacking for 2 because I want to play the Sentry. Blue-white artifacts, yeah. Yeah, Frost. If Frostlinks is like a 3-mana 2/2 gain 2 life or gain 3 life, it's just really bad. So we're gonna attack here, and then we're gonna put a stop on our attackers. We're gonna deal damage to this, and then we're gonna tap. We're gonna tap this to deal additional damage to it. Limited resources podcast, but that's not what it does. That's just not true. Such Scorpion doesn't pay you to stick around. Like, if your opponent has a large, non-trampling, non-flying creature, it still prevents your entire team from attacking. The Sedge Scorpion being in play doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't pay you. If it gained 1 life on your upkeep, then it would pay rent. It'd be like, yeah, I'm sticking around and I'm helping you out. I'm like, okay, cool. But that's not what it does at all. It doesn't actually do what you think it does. If you have to attack to win, the card is a blank. So like every single game I've been boarding out these two for Anticipate and the Frilled Sea Serpent. I wonder if I should just like Destish what I should be doing, because these cards have just been really bad. I'm like, if I do it every game, maybe I should just be doing it in the main deck, right? Would I play the main deck? Vendelbo, I mean, probably not. I find it very hard to. I don't even think Sedge Scorpion is a 23rd card. I think it's a 25th card. Yeah, but green doesn't have flyers, LRP. And like any creature does that. Your deck would have to be so bad to play Sedge Scorpion. And if your deck is bad, why are you green? Yeah, Heartpiercer Bow is legit great in this format. I agree. Because of the 3-mana 2/1 flyer everybody plays. I agree. And everybody plays... There's a bunch of 1/1 death touches, too, that people just love. There's the black uncommon and the green common. What? The blank? Oh. Well, they took a terrible card out of my hand, so that's fine. I'll take action. Yeah, so if you like Sedge Scorpion, does that mean you like Moat Piranhas? Because they're actually the same card. Secretly the same card. We want the bone ash. I guess we want the stone golem. I think I'm just gonna pass here. They know I have Boreal Emeralds, so passing is a bad idea. Let's actually play the Stone Golem and the Weaponsmith. Wait, what? Oh my freaking god. Alright. I wanted to use the Weaponsmith to tap that, so... Whatever. Oh, that's actually not even very good against me. So I can shuffle my deck. Yeah, Set Scorpion is secretly a bad mode Piranhas. I'm on board. I'm on board with that comment, and I think it's correct. Trying to figure out how I get punished by double blocking Blade Brand. Okay. I was thinking of a moment of heroism. Well, I wanted a double block because it turns a +2/+2 in lifelink. But I think Blade Brand's probably more likely. Although, I think the +2/+2 is more likely now that I think about it because they attack the 2/3 into my 3/4. It's pretty good. Pretty good too. Damn. Well, we were kind of a blue short the whole game, unfortunately. I wish I had 4 islands instead of 4 planes, but... We're not doing too bad. Oh, the post-combat creature, not the greatest of plans. Just gonna pass here. It's too bad for me if I move all in and they kill my air elemental. It's just too bad for me. Maybe they don't know I can use Violet Dragonfire if they have Blade Rain and put on the Audacious Thief. Disfigure, sure. Alright. That didn't seem great. So they had Disfigure instead of the +2. Wait, what was going on? Why did they make that attack? What is going on? What? Like, that was just on board. I don't even know what that was. I made, like, I was basically locked into that play. It's really weird. I was locked into that block. Do you think they didn't know that my guy could tap for mana? Maybe. It is kind of secret. It has a lot of text. Man, these weaponsmiths have just overperformed. They really have. Everything that both these cards have just wildly outperformed everything else. Like, my enemy had so many flyers. They had the 3-cost 2/2 flyer. There was no reason for them to duress me and take the Ajani over the look at the top 7 draw 2. There's no reason for it. Like, that Ajani, like, they had a pair of flyers and I had nothing, right? Yeah, the Ajani is, like, really just not very good. It's a 4-cost 2/2 gain 3. It's just kind of meh. Okay, so Sedge Scorpion is like a Diabolic Edict at best. It's a Diabolic Edict at best, a Stone Blank at worst. And it is, at its worst, a lot. Like, I don't play Diabolic Edicts in Sealed or Limited in general. I just don't do it. It's the same reason I don't ever play there's, in every format, there's usually like a Daggerback Basilisk, which is the 2 and a green 2/2 Death Touch. He was like the Gorgon and Ravnica block, which was like 1 Golgari. He was like in M19 or whatever the previous set was. Never play that card. Never, ever play that card. What the hell? Alright. Oh wait, I'm on the draw? This is even worse. This is getting worse all the time. Alright, cool. Mulligan to 5, don't draw lands in any of the hands. Feels good, man. Fantastic. You have got to be kidding me. I've seen 4 lands and like what is this? 28 cards? 24 cards? Yeah, I'm done. I'm out of here. I am freaking out of here, dude. Get me out. This is how we don't go EXO, by the way. My opponent chose to be on the draw. I have a planeswalker. I'm not gonna choose to draw. I can draw a plains or a Reknowned Weaponsmith. For this hand to be pretty insane. So. Or a Vial of Dragonfire. Or a Pegasus. Oh, and make up the 2 lighter and brick? Is that what goes? Is that what's going on? I almost feel bad. Almost. Playing Golem for a few reasons. They have a murder, first of all, and second of all, I have a pattern matcher. So like, I can pattern matcher my Stone Golem. I've got 2 in my deck. Fortunately for me, right? We got 2 of those in my deck. I'll take action. If they spend their turn killing my pattern matcher, I can swing back for 6, and they go to 9, which is pretty. And I can like play an air elemental or a boreal elemental. They're gonna be under the gun, so. All right, that's not even that bad for me. I'm not even sure this is good for them. Like, they need, like, they're gonna die. Like they need to kill my creatures. All right. Which one do I play here? I'm not even sure. Oh, I guess I want to play this, right? Was this the opponent who played the Eternal Isolation game 1? I think they are. I think they are. The one in a white put a 4 power creature on the bottom. I'll take action. The Stone Golems were pretty phenomenal in this deck, right? Because I guess the Reknowned Weaponsmiths are... It's basically just a Reknowned Weaponsmith deck. Reknowned Weaponsmiths, like, they did it all. They blocked, they attacked, they tutored, they powered out Stone Golems, they activated... They just did it all. Super impressed. The first time I played them, I was not impressed. But this second one has wiped that one from my memory. It's 3 to activate. Yeah, it's a great 2-drop. The fact that its stats line up really well because everybody else has a bunch of like 2-1s and 2-2s. Your life total becomes the total toughness of creatures you control. So it gets plus extra until it actually your life total. Okay. It's Rod of Ruin, right? Was Rod of Ruin 4 to play and 3 to activate? I don't remember. But it's yeah, see, Eternal Isolation. So they did have it. So my decision to play Boreal Elemental instead of Air Elemental actually won me the game. I'm so smart. I guess I haven't won yet. But they can't attack with both because they're dead on board or they do that. Man, not having a 6th mana is really rather problematic. We didn't draw a 6 mana or a sleep paralysis to win with. Kind of tilting, actually. Or a Reknowned Weaponsmith would win us the game too, because we could have played this and then Reknowned Weaponsmith. And been able to activate this for the rest of the game. This card's pretty insane. Pretty insane. X plus X plus X for extra life total? I don't think so. Holy crap, dude. Cannot believe this is happening. We can't even. Holy crap. Can't believe we're gonna lose like this. Cannot believe we're going to lose like this. Stuck on 5 mana and we can't play 2 spells on a turn because all we have is our 3s and 6s. So unreal. So unreal. I cannot believe we lost this game. I cannot believe we lost. That was so bad. So bad. A land or a card we can play when it's the game, and we break 3 straight turns. Holy moly. They are not going to be happy with that Spectral Sailor being in play right now. I'm gonna get hit for a bit here. I'm okay with it. We're taking some damage, but it's gonna be okay. I got a card advantage thing in play. I don't have to do anything. All right. If the enemy has Bone to Ash, they might. They might. It's hard. The Weaponsmith just single-handedly just dismantled my opponent. they just could not beat the card. They could have had Convolute as well, right? Yeah, I'm main decking the Heartpiercer bow from now on. I've been too impressed by it. Way too impressed by it. Dude, I have mulliganed so much with this deck. It's actually crazy. Oh man, I put the second golem on the bottom so I could get it. I can do the combo. He's just waiting for me. Waiting for his brother. Do I have a 3rd sentry? I've got 4 sentries. So, Dao the Ninja, I guess to answer your question, I do not have a 3rd sentry. I have a 4th one. If they attack, I'm 100% blocking. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of sentries, yeah. Agreed. That is a lot of sentries to be having. I hope they don't have another one. to bounce that one. That would make me sad. Second white this game? Not a shot. So why would they not play Fairy Miscreant? Are they blocking the Steadfast Sentry? Like, not in a million years, right? Is it God's Willing? Is that the card they have? I don't even know. Playing around the bow? Are they, though? That is just weird. That is a weird no play on that Fairy Miscreant. The scuttlebutt, like, no attacks, no blocks. So weird to me. They didn't play it again. Wait, what? Oh. Alright. Weird. Man, Johnny's so bad. Your opponent just has a flyer and it's just a stone blank. I'm gonna put on the Sentry because they can play the Miscreant and equip it. So I want a 3 health unit. Wait, why would they tap that one? Oh. That is also weird. I'm gonna +1 here. Holy crap, dude. But I just needed to not die so my Heart Piercer build could get to work. I guess the Johnny's great. Every time I played it, my opponent concedes. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, we did really well there. Oh, it was a nice, what was that, 6-1? With that deck? We learned a lot. Hell yeah, we learned a lot. We learned how to make white playable. You only draft Steadfast Sentries. You only draft